that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
That's it, everybody. Welcome in later with Jason Suel. Glad you are tuned in. Bow counts. It is hot outside, summer months, summer weekends, summer heat, summer sweat.
Air conditioning season.
Yeah.
Crank it down.
Crank it down.
68, 67 minimum.
Minimum, you think?
Yeah, I want to see my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your bills just go straight up through the roof.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it though.
Yeah.
Worth it,
Or
absolutely.
you can build those like home jobs where you just like put a bucket full of ice and a fan on it and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I
Sometimes,
do.
you know, to save money, we just kind of light a bunch of candles in our house in the wintertime.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in the summer.
No. Yeah, that's it. So we just sweat. That's how we exercise at my house.
Well, clearly.
Yeah. Tonight, we are talking about movies on the show. We got our great friend Jacob Smith here to talk about movies with us.
Which is an air conditioning activity.
It is, yes. You can stay inside and watch those movies. But you're a big movie buff, movie guy. I know we're going to get into summer blockbusters in just a minute. But is there anything streaming coming out this summer? Not movies, but shows. Anything you're really particularly jazzed
Honestly, I'm going to side rail that and say support your drive-in.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's some shows you could be sitting on your couch and doing and absolutely watch them. But go out and support your drive-in, support your theater, because it's the last season of the drive-in.
Yeah.
So
isn't it the last one in the state?
Yes.
Am I right about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe. There might be one in Central Arkansas, but yeah. You'll love it or lose it. And I guess we're losing it either way. So enjoy it.
Enjoy it while you can. Get out there while you can. But if you do find yourself sitting in front of the TV at home, you know a great thing to have while you're doing that is cheese. It's cheese, and we've got Jessica Cahey from Sweet Freedom Cheese joining us down there at the chef's table. Jessica, it looks like, what are you doing? We got like cheese science. What's happening down there?
Yeah, we're gonna show you how to make cheese with 2 ingredients.
Ooh.
Jason and Bo.
Yeah, Jason and Bo.
Yeah.
We'll show you how to cut the cheese on the show tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I was talking about our cheesy jokes,
Okay, but either way.
you went another level of cheese, the stinky cheese.
I keep going, all the levels. Speaking of other levels, we got a great music video from our friend Bang. Bang is joining us on the show. Bang is awesome. Do you know him? Jeremiah Pickett, a hip-hop artist right here in Northwest Arkansas. He's doing a lot of great stuff. Got a great music video he provided to us. So all that fun. Guys, it's all happening. Stick around. We'll have it for you later.
Wakey wakey, Surexa. Ready to get editing today?
Always ready, Mum. I've analysed what you have so far and have a few adjustments I think you'll like.
Great, let's see them.
I have an edit point we can cut first. The remainder of this shot is quite non-essential.
Sounds good.
Next, an exposure increase on clip 7.
I was thinking the same thing.
Wonderful. And I thought it might be advantageous to drop in clip 9 after 7.
Perfect. You know me so well.
Anything else, Mum?
I think that's it. I can take it from here. Thanks, Surexa.
My pleasure. Also, Mum, it appears as though the pizza that you ordered is on the way. I have pulled up the Domino's pizza tracker for your convenience.
Thanks. It's gonna be a long day editing. I figured I could use a little pick-me-up.
Completely understandable, Mum.
Kaylee? What are you doing?
Future editing.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Later with Jason Suel, we're doing something a little bit different because we're talking about movies coming out this summer. We've got Jacob Smith here, and he's not just a local yokel, man. He's got degrees in journalism and film from the University of Central Arkansas. Thanks for joining us, Jacob.
That's right. I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, how's the popcorn?
It's good.
Yeah,
I mean, you
it's good.
get popcorn in front of me, it's like I'm already in movie mode. I just want to sit.
We've all been snacking
I
on
want to
it.
watch.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's talk about some movies, man. What do you got? What's on your hot list this summer? What are we talking about?
Man, I think I am most looking forward to Jurassic World Dominion.
Okay.
The finale of, they're saying it's the finale, we'll never know, you know,
Right.
of that
it
series.
only is a finale if it doesn't make $1 billion.
True, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. They're bringing back the original trio
Right.
from Steven Spielberg's movie and combining them with Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard. And Chris Pratt actually the other day compared it to Avengers Endgame.
Wow.
So if that's any
Is
indication,
one of those
Oh, so-
dinosaurs gonna snap? That's what-
Or no, it sounds like they're just throwing everything into it and hoping it makes $1 billion.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's my biggest concern about this movie is, I grew up with the Jurassic Park franchise. And when Jurassic World came out, it was kind of like episode 1. And a lot of people felt betrayed. They're like, oh, what is this? And now they're like, no, we're bringing back Obi-Wan and we're bringing back Luke. And they're like trying to make a super group to see if we can save this franchise. And I'm curious if they're going to do it because it's a lot riding on this film.
That's speaking of riding, Bo, I know you're excited about something where there's some passengers riding on kind of a bullet train.
Bullet Train's coming out. It's coming out. I mean, in the world of Hollywood blockbusters, especially these days, everybody's like, oh, it's got to be based on a book or an IP or a franchise or a TV show or a cartoon or a pair of sneakers. But this is something different. This is something different, a different production company, a director that's doing something unique visually, and an ensemble cast. So I'm excited about it.
Great cast.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the trailer, right? What are you looking forward to in that movie?
Man, I think I'm excited to see Brad Pitt back in that action role. I mean, he's probably the coolest man in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Brad Pitt. And I'm curious to see, I think Michael Shannon is the villain. It has lots of Tokyo Japanese film influence.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot riding on it.
Yes. And we mentioned a second ago, we kind of mentioned animated movies. You were talking about, got to be based on a cartoon.
Well, I mean, we got the new Minions movie, if you're into that.
Right.
It's amazing how a franchise with a one main character has managed to turn into an entire franchise about the supporting cast.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't
true.
speak English.
Right.
Like, it's just like, and
Yeah.
that took over the world. And
They speak their own language.
true.
It's not
Yeah.
even any real known language. It's just
And
what
I
they
don't
say.
think they anticipated how big this franchise was going to be. And
No way.
This is like what, movie number 78 in the
Yeah.
Minions
Yeah.
franchise? I don't know. It seems so many, but we're getting another one.
Yeah, no doubt. And we're also getting Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear movie. And if I'm understanding correctly, it's an animated film that is about a human that the character from Toy Story was based on.
Right.
Is that right?
Deep cut.
So it's supposed to be kind of like an origin story, and it's based on the lore that the Buzz and the Toy Story we know would describe where he's from and all that. So they're gonna kind of explore that. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yes, and I think Avengers, Captain America.
Chris Evans is the voice.
voicing him.
No more Tim Allen.
That was a little discomforting for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear
Right.
to infinity and beyond. But I understand where, they're going, okay, well, this is a different character that the toy is based off on. Okay, all right, I'll check it out. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But you know me, I always take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, what
That's
else?
smart. That's smart.
Just
What
like my
else?
popcorn.
I know you had a couple others on your list.
Yeah, so you guys actually mentioned what's coming on streaming earlier.
Sure.
And one of the blockbusters this summer that's coming out is going to be on Netflix, and it's The Gray Man with Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling.
So this is off my radar. Fill
Okay.
me in on this one. I don't even know what it's about.
So I believe, correct me if I had the roles switched up, but Ryan Gosling plays an assassin and Chris Evans is an FBI agent. And they're kind of a cat and mouse game. And Ana de Armas is in it as well.
Oh, wow.
And the Russo
Welcome.
brothers are directing it, who directed all the Captain America movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to be a good action-packed blockbuster.
No
Everybody
doubt.
likes cloak and dagger assassin stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong. And I mean,
No.
you throw Ryan Gosling in anything and everybody's just going to eat it up.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody's falling. It's like we're in La La Land.
Yeah. He hasn't
What
been
do we
around
want?
for a while.
What do we want? We just want Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that's it.
We want more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What were you
absolutely.
saying?
I was saying he hasn't been around for a while, so I think he took a few years off.
Yeah.
But he's
last
back.
thing I think I saw him in was the sequel to Blade Runner 2049. That's the
Yeah.
last thing
The
I
last
saw.
thing I watched him in was an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark when I was going through a weird 90s phase.
Oh.
Like on the streaming. Yeah.
That happened.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It was just a little guy. It was about a weird radio and a ghosts. That's good. Check it out.
What else, Jacob? What else can we look
man.
forward to?
So I think actually Jordan Peele has a new movie coming out. And
Oh my gosh, yes.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I think it's got a big budget. He shot some of it in IMAX, which is totally unusual for a horror movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually think smaller.
Right. I think he's
setup.
going big, and it should be pretty awesome. The trailer looks great.
Yeah, I
Great
feel like
cast.
the trailer does look great, except it's just a tease.
Right.
I'm still like, what is gonna happen with this movie? Which is a great trailer, honestly. Personally, I feel like trailers today might give away too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
So that trailer is just right on point.
Oh, many times when I'm sitting in the theater, which is every Sunday, and I watch these trailers, and you feel like you just watched the whole movie. It's like, why do I want to go, see this when I just saw it like every week for the past 6 weeks leading up to this movie? I feel like I know it. I like Jordan Peele's like choice of leaving some mystery.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
He always kind of teases his movies. You don't really know what's going to happen until you watch it, which
true.
I love.
What's your top pick, Bo Counts, for this summer? People should go see any movie.
That's already been out this summer?
Yeah.
My favorite movie of the summer, hands down, was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
This movie, and it's kind of left theaters now, but it's probably, I think it's hitting VOD. But my gosh, this movie is everything that a blockbuster wants to be in terms of storytelling and action, but everything an indie film strives for to like reach a broad audience, but still be unique and interesting and thought-provoking. And this, and you're talking about an all-Asian cast, which it's so diverse, it's so inclusive, and it's so beautifully shot. Like, oh my gosh, just check out that movie.
Great, yeah. Jacob, what about for you? What are you looking forward to most?
Man, I think Top Gun, sitting in the theater, seeing that on the big IMAX screen was just unbelievable. Tom Cruise giving it everything he has. Could not be more of a fun ride.
Yeah.
Literally flying jets. Like, that's what got me into the theater. It's like, Tom Cruise is literally the only guy on the planet where he's like, you know what? I want to fly an F-16 fighter jet. And they go, right this way, Mr. Cruise.
Yeah.
Like, how does this happen?
Yes.
But it was,
No clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's great. Jacob, thank you for filling us in on what you have going on this summer, what you're excited about. Bo Counts also, if you didn't know, our viewing audience out there, you can tune into the Drive-In Speaker Box.
Every Monday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time live, or subscribe wherever you subscribe to podcasts.
That's right. And you will hear this guy waxing poetic about all the movies that are in theaters. I'm excited about the summer blockbuster season. For me personally, it's Bullet Train. I got to check it out. I'm really excited. Like you said, Brad Pitt, all-star cast, ensemble. It's going to be great. And we've got some more great things happening on this show as well. Stick around. More fun happening later.
Our musical guests brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, a home for Broadway right here in your own backyard.
I don't think I'm where I should be. I don't want you to follow me. I picked up my velocity, they picked up animosity. How you gon' send a shot to me? Swear that meant a lot to me. I try hard, but that got to me. Guess that's just how we got to. I don't like attention, but I grab some. I'm all through town right now with this bad one. I know I said that time last, I'ma be my last one. But I've been living fast right now, trying to move on past one. And that's why I don't think I'm where I should be. I don't want you to follow me. I picked up my velocity, they picked up animosity. How you gon' send a shot to me? Swear that meant a lot to me. I try hard, but that got to me. Guess that's just how we got to all this decision getting bad for me. I'm on through town right now with this bad one. I know I said that time last, I'ma be my last one. But I've been living fast right now, trying to move on past one. And that's why I don't think I'm where I should be. I picked up my velocity. How you gon' send a shot to me? I try hard, but that got to me. Guess that's just how it got to be. Made it out of them starving streets. What I did like the lottery. Bust it down clean with all my kings. Street to game like Monopoly. My brother got cutters like razors. He told me he tryna get busy. Yeah. I told him he needs some new neighbors, cause right now he stay by the glizzy. I'm like a poet, the way I just poet until I get dizzy. Call up Blue Woody, we finna get trippy. Special occasion when he in the city. I hit my brother today, he was pop, tried to do him like Pop, tried to do him like Biggie. Do him like X, tried to do him like Jimmy. Do him like Fat, tried to do him like Gibson. Yeah, guess they think that's where I should be. Pray my angels gon' follow me. Father, they sending shots to me. It ain't get to you, but it got to me. Guess that's just how it got to be. All this attention getting bad for me. Said all this attention getting bad for me.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We got Wedge and Topper down here with Jessica Cahey at the chef's table. You are always the best at bringing us some amazing cheeses, so thanks for doing that, Jessica.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to feed you guys.
Yes.
I want to feed you cheese.
And it smells like cheese down
My
here.
heart thanks you.
Excellent.
Is that a book of poetry about cheese?
It is.
It's just, yes, it's a cheesemaker's story. As a practicing dairy farm veterinarian for over 2 decades.
Ooh.
Wow, this gets deep.
Yeah, right there in the
Yeah.
first sentence.
From fresh and soft to firm blue goat's milk and more.
Ooh, get your
Boom.
hands, you can probably get your hands a copy of this book up at Sweet Freedom Cheese.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in cheese making,
Yeah.
we've got your hookup for all sorts of ingredients,
Yeah.
tools, equipment.
Yeah. Speaking of cheese making, you've got a kit down there.
It's a Happy Meal.
So, and then you've
What's
got
in there?
stuff. What's all happening? What are we doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Two ingredients for
Two
ricotta
ingredients.
cheese?
So sometimes people come to us and they say, man, I really want to know how to make cheese. And so my advice is start with ricotta. It literally means recooked, so recooked milk.
I never knew that.
And
Ricotta
only
means
two ingredients. That's it. It's so easy. So if you have milk that's maybe, still okay, but borderline questionable in the
Starting
back
to
of your fridge.
already turn into
perfect.
ricotta.
Love it. Perfect.
Yes.
Love it. Awesome. So grab that milk. I have some local milk here from Edgewood Creamery.
Does
just
it matter the
across
fat
border.
content? Must be whole?
It doesn't, but we definitely recommend really good quality milk because if you don't start with great quality milk, you won't have great quality cheese. But whatever's in your fridge, 1%, 2%, whatever, it'll still work for this recipe.
Okay.
Other cheese, very complicated, but this one, almost foolproof. There's
Okay.
only like 2 things that could go wrong.
I'll mess it up. I'll
Which
be
we will
one of those
find
2
those
things.
things.
One,
Stay tuned.
Yes, yeah. 1, 2, right here.
So milk is ingredient number 1.
That's it, literally just milk. I've heated it up. That's
You
like
said there was a second ingredient.
the hardest part. We need some acid.
Okay.
Oof.
And so,
Or are we gonna
This
go
just
take a
got
trip?
weird.
A cheese
Where are we
trip?
going? Is this the 70s?
We're going into cheese making
Yeah,
town,
okay.
I guess. So this is just vinegar, just
Okay.
cheapo vinegar. Don't use your expensive vinegar. Just grab some white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, whatever you got.
Any kind of vinegar.
About a 1/4 cup per gallon, and then just stir it in.
Stir it in.
And that's
And
about
that's
it.
cheese. It's done.
That's it?
Check
It's
it
milk
out.
and vinegar?
So there's 2 things that can go wrong with ricotta.
Okay.
It's not hot enough.
Okay.
There's not enough vinegar. So if it doesn't immediately coagulate just like that,
Yes, it's
turn up that
coagulating.
heat or add a little more acid.
Okay.
More acid, more heat.
What heat do you have
That's
it on? You
it.
have it on max right now.
So yes, just
But if-
for the show, we have it on max. But I will say,
If I was
just
at home-
a little below boiling, because you don't even need a thermometer. So
Okay. What?
just right below.
No, that's not
Oh,
what
yeah.
the book says.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
what
yeah.
the book says. The book has so many pages.
So when it starts to foam, just a little bit up at the top,
I see
Cheese
it.
foam?
that's when you know that it's ready. Just
Okay.
dump that in, and then you're done. Shazam! Look
That's
at that,
it?
you guys. We just made cheese.
What?
Then why do they need this
Yeah.
whole book?
That is the quickest.
Like-
I had no idea it would be that simple.
That's absolutely it. So whenever you can't find ricotta for your lasagna,
Right.
you're having your panic time, just milk and a little bit of vinegar.
Boom.
And then
And then you use.
we got to get it out. We got to
Yeah.
separate the curds and whey now.
Okay.
So I got my
I've heard-
scoop.
there's
The
a poem
cream of the
about that.
crop.
It's
That's
like
right.
Rise
Rise
to
away.
the top.
Rise to
Better
the
yet, a
top.
Terminator,
Yeah, look
like
at
Arnold
that.
Schwarzenegger.
And we literally just scoop it out and Shazam have
Now,
made
now, I
curds.
promise you, if I try this at home, it will not turn
Oh,
out
I
that
know.
Oh,
easy.
it will. It'll
She's-
be great.
It'll
She's
explode.
confident that this is foolproof.
I'll make
but-
the cheese equivalent of C4, and it'll explode.
It'll still be delicious. It'll be fine.
No,
I encourage you to eat it.
I'm gonna send you the pictures.
So then we just need to separate it. You can do it in a colander. You can do it with a little cheese mold.
Dryer filter.
Yeah, whatever you got.
Whatever you got around the house,
Yeah.
it's totally fine. And then we're just gonna let that drip dry and sit for anywhere from 15 minutes to maybe 30 minutes if
What
you
happens
want
if you
a drier
don't let it
curd.
sit?
It's very moist.
A moist
Oh,
curd.
moist curd is not.
So see how it's
what you
dripping
want.
out?
Yes.
That's all the way. So we're trying to separate the solids from the liquids.
Okay.
Okay.
But once you get it to the consistency you like, then that's it. You've
Man.
just made ricotta. You can make whipped ricotta. You can put it in, again, any sort of pasta dish. It's a great protein
Or just
source.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
In your mouth, absolutely.
You can put some of
Okay.
these grasses on it.
Little Miss Muffet, you also brought some like created like side items here.
Absolutely.
What's this? And you've got prosciutto.
Ricotta is so versatile. Again, a great protein source.
How is it?
212 degrees. Yeah.
That's good though.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet. Don't joke about hot cheese. That looks
No.
amazing.
Warm ricotta
I'll
is
put a leaf on it.
The most delicious thing you could possibly eat.
Health it up a little bit.
So
good.
Here's a little just kind of fancy hors d'oeuvre that would take almost no time. So you got some milk, you've made your ricotta, under 30 minutes, and then just a little crostinis. You can just cut up a little bit of baguette. We're gonna fancy pants a little prosciutto on top.
I got some leaves.
We got some leaves. You could also do a little bit of jam, just a little on top. Look how freaking fancy that is.
It is. It looks so fancy.
Look
you
at
can
that.
impress all of your house guests that you're having over.
And
Put
you
it
can
on
be
a slate like
I
this.
just made this ricotta.
I know.
Super easy for the summer heat as well.
Yes, and the Hummer seat as well. If you have a Hummer, there's hot in the summer, so you can grab one of these and you'll be good to go. Jessica, if our viewers are interested in finding out more, first of all, what's your website, and then what's your location? Where can they find you?
Absolutely, sweetfreedomcheese.com. We actually have a ricotta recipe on our website, but again,
And it's only 2 ingredients.
It's only 2 ingredients.
There's only 2 ways you can mess it up. I learned so much here. Yes.
That's right. And we're at the 8th Street Market in Bentonville. You can come and see us if you want to learn more complicated cheese making skills. We have got the hookup.
Yeah, you got the hookup. You do classes sometimes too.
We do as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you guys, you're like, nope, still 2 ingredients, too much work.
Yeah.
We actually do sell the best ricotta. So we have Bellwether ricotta here from California.
Yeah.
It is absolutely delicious.
Well, you folks gotta pay Jessica a visit. The Sweet Freedom Cheese at 8th Street Market. Check them out online at the website that she said. We're gonna keep eating this cheese. I can't wait to dive into some of this.
We're gonna
Stick
put
around.
meat and leaves on it. And it's gonna
Stick
be
around. We're gonna try not to cut the cheese later. Yes, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave, man, what a great show. We got to thank all of our guests, including Jacob Smith, talking us through some movies that are coming out this summer. Thanks for being here, Jacob.
And of course, Jessica coming over from Sweet Freedom Cheese and making ricotta.
That's right, the big cheese herself. Thanks for joining us, Jessica. And then that music video by Bang. What a banger it was. Great show, great episode. That's it. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.